Okay, this time our example is about a sequence whose terms alternate in sign. So here's the example. We are asked to write the first four terms, so underline the first four terms of the sequence given by a sub n equals negative 1 raised to n over 2n plus 1. So since we have first four terms, so meaning we're going to have a sub 1 and then plug in 1 to every n. So we have here negative 1 raised to 1, 2 times 1 plus 1. Okay, the numerator will give us, this is odd. Therefore, it will give us a negative 1. And then 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3. So we will have a negative 1/3 as our first term. Okay, next, the second term would be a sub 2. So our n is 2. So plug in negative 1 raised to 2 over 2 times 2 plus 1. For every n, you plug in 2 because our n is 2 this time. So the numerator, negative 1 raised to 2, well, 2 is even, so there we will get a positive 1. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5, so we will have a positive 1 over 5 as our, you call this our second term. Okay, in the next, we will have a sub 3. So our n is 3. So for every n, we replace by 3. So numerator, negative 1 raised to 3 over 2 times 3 plus 1. Okay, negative 1 raised to 3, well, negative 1 times negative 1 times negative 1, or the concept of the power is add. So therefore, we get a negative 1. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7. So we will get a negative 1 over 7. This will be our third term. And then the last term is a sub 4 because we only need the first 4. Where our n is 4, so plug in to n, which is 4. So negative 1 raised to 4 over 2 times 4 plus 1. Negative 1 raised to 4 is positive 1 because this is even. Or negative 1 times negative 1 times negative 1 times negative 1. So that will give you a positive 1 over 2 times 4 is 8 plus 1 is 9. So 1 over 9. So this will be our fourth term. So if you look at your terms, it's alternating. It's alternate in sign. Negative, positive, negative, positive. So this is the example of a sequence whose terms are alternating. Okay, guys?